So it's been 3 weeks since I uploaded last video, and some of you may wonder where I was. I was still here, but just decided kind of to take a break again. Many reasons which we're not gonna discuss today, but I'm back, and today we're gonna do a lovely cocktail, which is the Honey Badger. So I picked this cocktail because it's wonderful for the autumn, wonderful for the winter, and I think the pairing of the flavors and the balance in the cocktail is just a wonderful sip for this time of the year. Okay, so it's created in 2015 by Liam Bear in the Fish and Meat in Hong Kong. Now, he used to do the cocktail by infusing his bourbon with the rosemary, but if you don't want to infuse rosemary bourbon like a full bottle, follow this recipe, because today we're gonna do it very quick, kind of release some of the flavors of the rosemary in the cocktail instead of infusing the whole bottle with the rosemary. However, if you're fancy and you like it after you do the cocktail, just go for it, infuse a bottle of bourbon, okay? So, if you're ready, boys and girls, let's make the Honey Badger. So for the Honey Badger, you're gonna need a bourbon. This is the base of the cocktail. Then you're gonna need Yellow Chartreuse. You will need some ginger syrup or a ginger cordial, whatever you can find in your neck of the wood. You need a honey syrup, you need a lemon juice, and of course you need a rosemary. Now, lots of rosemary if you decide to infuse the bourbon. If not, you just need like a fresh plant like this, just so we can muddle some of the rosemary inside in the shaker to release the flavor. Now for the ginger syrup, you can buy ready, or you can get a small root of ginger, clean it up, slice it, boil it with the water and sugar, and you can have like a light ginger syrup. If you want more strong, I'll suggest to squeeze the ginger on a cold press if you can, or maybe grate it. Put in the ready sugar syrup and leave it to infuse overnight to release more of the ginger to get a little bit more spicy. It's up to you, to your liking. With the honey syrup is the same story. If you want to buy ready one which can have a long shelf life, I suggest get Monin or any honey syrup available for you. Or if you want to make your own, usually I do 3 to 1, so 3 parts of honey to 1 part of water. I don't make much, maybe around 250 ml, put it in the fridge, and it's about 2 weeks shelf life. If you want to kind of extend a little bit the shelf life, you can drop around 10 to 15 ml, but not 10 ml. You can drop a little bit of vodka or maybe a brandy inside, if you use it only for a cocktail. So, okay, you decide to use it in your tea in the morning or a coffee, I mean, nothing wrong, but it's up to you. So let's build the cocktail. The cocktail is shaken, so first, before we do any shaking, we need our rosemary. And here we go. So you're gonna grab one of the rosemary, like stroke. There we go. This is gonna do. So leave the top of the rosemary for your garnish. So you can just leave it on the side here, and the rest of it just destock. So put all the leaves inside in the shaker, okay? Because we're gonna have to muddle this and to release some of the rosemary flavor. Right, smells fantastic. Now I'm gonna get the wood one, okay? So first ingredient, we need the bourbon, which is 45 ml or 1.5 ounces. And this is where we're gonna stop for a moment, because we're gonna work hard here, okay? So give it a really good muddling of the rosemary, break up the leaves. It's not a mint, so you're gonna put a little pressure if you wanna release most of the flavor. And as I mentioned earlier, if you like the cocktail after you make it once like that, it's nothing wrong to infuse a full bottle of bourbon, which you can do with 4 or 6 like a stalks, like 5 or 6 pieces of rosemary, and just put it inside in the bottle, leave it overnight, and it's gonna infuse lovely your bourbon with the rosemary flavor. Okay? Right, I'm happy here. Let's go with the rest of the ingredients. Now we need a yellow chartreuse. Gonna go with a 15 ml or a half an ounce. Then we need a ginger syrup or a ginger cordial. Only 10 ml. And the same with the honey. They're equal measure, 10 ml, it's absolutely enough. You have this lovely, a little smokiness and sweetness from the bourbon, and the honey and the ginger is gonna bring this warm and spice flavors to it. Of course, the chartreuse bringing all the herbal flavors. I don't know if you want to do it with the green. I've never tried with the green. Could be fine, but if you have yellow, follow the recipe. Freshly squeezed lemon juice, 20 ml. We're ready to shake. So fill up your small tin with ice. We need to give it a good shake so we can break a little bit more the rosemary inside, and it's going to be served over ice anyway. Give it a good shake. For around 10 to 15 seconds, really good shake. It needs to froze in the shaker. You gotta work out here, okay? Now, because we have the rosemary inside, of course, we're gonna do a double strain because we don't want any of the to come, you know, in your mouth. It's not gonna be pleasant. I will serve in a lovely kind of an old-fashioned glass over a large cube of ice, but if you don't have large cube of ice, make sure you filled up your glass with ice, because it's nice to be full with ice for this cocktail, okay? Double strain. Where is my sieve? If I can find it. There we go. Wonderful. Just perfect. And of course, for a garnish, the top of the rosemary we left earlier, you can drop it on the side. I like putting it on the top of the ice. And this is it. This, my lovely friends, is the honey badger. Wonderful sip for the autumn and the winter. Just beautiful. Spice, sweet, herbal, vanilla, lemon, everything happening in this glass. It's an absolutely amazing cocktail, and I hope you're gonna give it a go. And if you do, don't forget to leave me a comment and let me know how it was. Maybe tag me on Instagram if you make it, just shake or stir. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and like. I'm back now. We keep going. Winter's coming, Christmas coming. Who knows? May happen something special around Christmas. I don't know yet, but it may happen. So for now, as always, stay safe, and I love you and I leave you. Bye bye.